All right.
So 3, 2.
What's
All
up?
right.
Wait, I thought I was going to do it. 3, 2, 1.
What's up?
What's up, guys? It's your boy.
Typical YouTube like intro type of thing.
That's okay.
But yeah, so we are doing a quick little vlog. We're trying to cross the street, make sure it's safe.
Sure.
We are filming today on the DJI Pocket 2. Everything you're hearing right now is from the audio just straight out of this. We have it in a D-Cine-like camera profile. We'll go ahead and we'll add the what's it called, the grading right now. And if we need to switch over the audio, we'll do that right now, but we don't really know. So we'll see if it's a switch. You'll see a note in 3, 2, 1. Pop.
Boom.
Make a noise of that. All right, but today our topic is talking about transitioning to being, transitioning into a, dude, what's our topic?
Wait,
I just wrote this up. Transitioning into being comfortable with your business when you first started open. Because like, you know, we're both like kind of working professionals and we're not really doing this YouTube and video stuff like full time. So we, you know, I think a lot of people will kind of be in our same situation. Not everyone's gonna have that luxury of quitting your day job and then just pursuing your dream of doing YouTube and stuff, right? So we kind of just want to offer like 3 quick little tips on like what we're doing that we found helped us a lot in kind of this space.
Yeah.
And one of those things is, you know, setting goals for yourself. And one of our goals was to kind of post a YouTube video at least once a month.
Yes.
So that's what this is. We were figuring out we're going to try out some gear while we're at it. We have a shoot coming up tomorrow, or I do.
Yeah, we should tomorrow.
With the friends, a fun little project. And you know, we just wanted to try this out and still hit that goal. And we wanted to make this all one cut, no transitions, no nothing. So this is just kind of
The raw.
you're getting what you're getting right here.
Yeah.
Uncut with just the grading and the maybe audio
Uncut.
tweaks and whatnot. But you know, the first thing that we feel could really help you get into that comfortable place of being a working professional and doing a side hustle is a good CRM, or customer relationship management software.
Yes.
We use HoneyBook. It's been super helpful. It has like a calendar built in. You could do templates with like your contract proposals and invoices and store all that stuff in there. And you know, at the end of the day, you just come home from your 9 to 5. You don't want to build out like a new proposal for every single customer, especially if a lot of the stuff you're doing is the same, or to try to make one and make sure you're legally covered with everything, right? So HoneyBook really kind of helps you in that way of making kind of like template proposals and all that stuff and invoicing, and it has a way to get paid for your jobs directly through there, so that's cool.
Right.
And you know, kind of basic bookkeeping software is built into it as well.
Right.
So that's the number one tip that I could recommend that you get right off the bat. Before you think of getting anything else crazy, get a good customer or a good CRM software to help you kind of manage all that back end admin business stuff.
Right. Yeah, it just helps you build, or it helped us be more efficient with, like what Spencer says. Whenever there are templates, it definitely shaves minutes off of, you know, versus typing it up to its fullness, and you just change a few things, and you know, you save a lot of time through that. And it's a great tool for client communication, and it just helps everything stay organized, and it ultimately just allows us to, you know, just work our 9 to 5, and we come back and, you know, just pop open the website or the app, and you know, we can just keep track of everything ultimately, and that really helps us, you know, just kind of not stress out too much about with all the business side of things and the client communication, and also it has the profit and loss like reports, it pulls reports, and it has a little bit of bookkeeping, so it's a really great tool. Unfortunately, we're not sponsored by them or anything, but just kind of
they want to throw us a little love. We wouldn't mind that either. So that's that.
Yeah.
And now kind of moving on to the second tip, it's going to be kind of the concept of work hard, play hard. And you want to do that obviously within reason, right? Like, don't at your first gig of like $200 go and like spend like $1,000 on like a new lens or something. But
or like a new DJI,
new DJI Pocket 2.
Pocket 2,
But you definitely want to make sure that treat yourself in a way that like it's kind of a reward of like, hey, I've been working hard.
Yeah.
I think I have something that could potentially increase our investment and just make it better overall. Plus I get to have fun with it. So you want to make sure you're rewarding yourself like kind of along the way with little things like that, right? Because it's at the end of the day, like if it's just kind of a side hustle, you want to make sure, yes, you're eventually getting paid out for those things, but you're kind of doing it in a fun way and getting to upgrade your gear for free, kind of.
Absolutely. You want to love what you do, right? Especially like we only have 24 hours in a day and 8 hours of it or whatever. You're working, and after that you're going to put in time into something that that generates income, and you want to make sure that you treat yourself so that you feel that it's paying off, and at the same time you're enjoying it and you don't get sick of it, right? Ultimately, because that's how we kind of went into this whole business photo and video thing, is that we enjoy taking pictures and filming videos, but ultimately we have to just have sustainability in that aspect, that we actually truly just enjoy it. And that's something that we really sustainability, whatever that means, man. Ask our union.
Alright, I'll pay attention right here. Thank you,
sir.
So we're still getting used to the vlogging thing. This is actually super awkward, but
it's very awkward.
You just kind of do what you got to do, and it kind of really brings us into our last tip, which is open communication. And I mean that in kind of multiple aspects, not only with your clients, your business partner, but also with yourself, right? Like you have to make sure as you're doing this that you're kind of being true to yourself, right? Like, hey, I don't do this necessarily full time. I should maybe modulate how much work I am taking on, and when is the right moment to transition to really doing it full time, and all that good stuff. But you have to know when to kind of put your own leash on yourself in a way, right? Like especially like when you're first starting out and you're getting like good amount of jobs and you're getting hungry and things are working out and things are smooth, but then at the end of your day, like, why am I only sleeping like 3 hours, and why do I feel so tired, and why do I feel like I'm in a creative rut all of a sudden? You have to be openly communicative with yourself in that means, right? Of like, hey, pump the brakes a little bit. I can still do this, have fun, and do it in a way that's going to be sustainable to both yourself and your business, and just kind of all parties involved. Like, you don't want to burn yourself out and then have that kind of come through on your work that you're giving to your client. Then that's going to suck for them too, right? And kind of like the last little part of that, at least for me, is you want to really kind of schedule time to have fun with the art again, right? Like, I want to make sure I do that. Like, I do astrophotography stuff for fun, and that's not really part of work for clients, right? So you want to make sure that you're every now and then doing the art for fun, and not just for, oh, here's another client video for this, right? So that's how I kind of want to keep fresh in the art itself and to make me continue to enjoy it is to schedule stuff like that.
The reason why we bring this up is because it's not like it's not like we've been doing this for a long time, but this year we've definitely have been getting, thankfully we've been getting a lot of businesses, and we've just been surrounded by a lot of great clients, and they've been referring us a lot of business, and we kind of find ourselves in a place where, oh man, when is it too much? Like, are we doing too much? Do we feel burnt out, right? And that's something that we talked about. And also, ask, just like what Spencer said, like, you want to ask yourself that, because you don't want to push yourself to the point where you feel like it's a chore. And ultimately, we started this because we love or we enjoy what we do, and if you take on too much that you can't handle, you're ultimately going to burn out. And I think the reason why we kind of decided to have this conversation is, because we kind of felt that, we kind of experienced that a little bit of it, and we don't want to go down that path where we ultimately hate, what we do, and something that we started. Like ultimately, we just don't want to hate what we do. Like, we want to do it because we enjoy it. Yeah, great. We can make a little bit of money on the side, but hey, we want to continue to love and continue to keep doing what we do. Sustainability. That should be the title of this video. Sustainability.
So yeah, I mean, anything else you want to add, man?
Really, I'm kind of out of breath.
Yeah, me too.
You're walking kind of
I know, I'm surprised. It's because I got my weight moving forward, so momentum. So yeah, that's really it. I know we're not really like in a place of like having like a lot of experience in this and speak from that place, but I think that's, again, kind of our appeal, right? Like, everyone else who's starting up, you may be feeling this way. It's like, oh no, I have to get on that next vlogger's level. And it's like, oh wait, you know what? Hey, there's other people out there just like me that,
You have to watch your own pace, and everyone's on their own schedule. Don't compare yourself to anybody else that's successful. That's people that's been doing it for a long time. Everyone goes at their own speed. So don't put that pressure on yourself, and we will try not to ourselves as well.
All right. So you guys